Shakira is a Colombian pop icon, a chart-topping singer, a captivating dancer, and yes, she has a net worth of around $300 million. But how does Shakira live the life of a superstar? And how does she spend all those millions? We're about to find out. Shakira is a Colombian musician who achieved success in both Spanish and English-speaking markets, and by the early 2000s was one of the most successful Latin American recording artists. At 3 years old, Shakira already knew the alphabet. By the time she was 4, she could read and write well enough to be ready for school. Recognizing their daughter's remarkable abilities, Shakira's parents had her professionally assessed. The results showed that she was a child prodigy with an IQ of 140. This made Shakira stand out as a genius, even among the stars of global pop music. Additionally, she's skilled in 6 languages, showcasing her intellectual prowess. Growing up in a family where her father ran a jewelry store and enjoyed writing, Shakira inherited her father's creative talents early on. At the age of 4, she wrote her first poem, and by 7, she asked for a typewriter. Many of her early works laid the foundation for her later famous songs. At 4 years old, while dining at an ethnic restaurant with her father, she saw a belly dance performance that inspired her. Climbing onto a table, she began imitating the moves and received applause from the audience. This moment became a big change for Shakira, as she decided to pursue a career in performing. Even from elementary school, attending a Catholic school and taking part in creative activities, she showed her interest in performing. At the age of 8, she wrote her first song, Tus gafas oscuras, or Your Dark Glasses, dedicated to her father, who wore sunglasses to hide his sorrow after his eldest son's death. Moreover, to help Shakira appreciate what she had, her father took her to a local park to see the living conditions of orphans. The powerful experience had a lasting impact on her, and she promised to help those in need once she became famous. And true to her word, Shakira kept this promise. We'll talk more about that later. When she was 10 years old, she won her first talent show called Children of the Atlantic, which marked the start of her being invited to different events in her hometown and gaining some initial recognition from the public. During one competition, a theater producer named Monica Ariza noticed Shakira's talent and took on the role of promoting her. Monica organized auditions for Shakira, and her efforts paid off when Shakira landed a contract with the Colombian branch of Sony Music. At just 13 years old, Shakira released her debut album, Magia, in 1991, featuring 9 songs she wrote herself. Although it didn't sell well, it did gain popularity in her home country. In February of 1993, Shakira represented Colombia at a music festival in Chile and came in 3rd place, impressing one of the judges, Ricky Martin. Her second album, Peligro, also didn't do well commercially. Disheartened, Shakira took a break from music to finish her education. After school, she moved to Bogota with her mother and starred in a Colombian adaptation of Romeo and Juliet called El Oasis, where she also sang the title song. Despite setbacks, Shakira's song Donde Estás Corazón convinced Sony to give her another chance. Shakira's third album, Pais Descalzos, was released in Latin America in 1995 and a year later in the USA. It quickly rose to the top of the charts, selling over 5 million copies and featuring the hit single Estoy Aquí. In 1996, she embarked on an international tour, becoming the first Colombian artist to gain popularity outside her home country. That same year, she won several awards at the Billboard Latin Music Awards, including Album of the Year, Video of the Year, and Best Female Artist. In 1998, Shakira released her 4th album, Donde Están los Ladrones, inspired by an incident at the airport where her belongings were stolen, including new song lyrics. The album reached 131st place on the Billboard 200 chart and topped the U.S. Latin Albums chart for 11 weeks. Its most popular track, Ojos Así, resonated especially with girls, who imitated Shakira's braided hairstyle. The album has sold over 7 million copies worldwide, with 1.5 million in the USA alone, making it one of the best-selling Spanish-language albums in the country. In 1999, Shakira received her first Grammy nomination and won an MTV Video Music Award for her song Ojos Así. In 2001, Shakira released a live album from her MTV Unplugged performance, which sold 5 million copies and won a Grammy for Best Latin Pop Album. With this success under her belt, Shakira decided to take on the international music scene. She released her fifth studio album, Laundry Service, which was her first album in English. It included 13 songs, notably Objection and Whenever, Wherever, the latter reaching the 6th position on the Hot 100 chart in the USA. This song not only catapulted Shakira to global fame, but also became her signature song. With over 20 million copies sold, it's her most successful album to date. In late of 2002, she went on a 6-month international tour, performing over 60 concerts worldwide and earning about $72 million. After the tour, she released a live album called Live and Off the Record, which went platinum 11 times and won 15 awards, including a Grammy. It was particularly successful in Mexico, selling out on the very first day. One of the standout tracks was Do It, a passionate duet with Spanish singer Alejandro Sanz. In the same year, Shakira released her 7th album, Oral Fixation Volume 2, featuring songs exclusively in English. While the album didn't do as well in the US, the single Hips Don't Lie, featuring Wyclef Jean, became a massive hit, ranking as the best-selling single of the last decade. In 2006, Shakira embarked on a year-long concert tour, her longest and most extensive yet, covering 116 concerts in 37 countries. In 2007, she collaborated with Beyoncé on Beautiful Liar, which set a Billboard Hot 100 chart record by jumping from 94th to 3rd position. In early of 2008, Shakira climbed to 4th place among the highest-paid performers. She then signed a $300 million 10-year contract with Live Nation, the biggest concert organizer. The following year, she appeared on Ugly Betty and released her 8th album, She-Wolf, with the single of the same name topping Latin American charts and becoming a global hit. Around this time, news emerged about challenges in Shakira's personal life, leading to her breakup with Antonio after an 11-year relationship. Though they were never officially married, there were issues regarding a marriage contract demanded by Antonio's father, which Shakira wasn't comfortable with. After the breakup, Antonio sued Shakira for $100 million, claiming he contributed to her musical career. However, the court dismissed the claim in 2010. In the same year, Shakira entered the fragrance industry with her perfume line featuring 3 fragrances, S by Shakira, Dance, and Love Rock. She also recorded the official song for the FIFA World Cup in South Africa, Waka Waka, which reached the top 20 globally. During filming, she met Gerard Piqué, a Barcelona defender, and their relationship began. Shakira's 10th album, initially planned for 2014, was delayed due to family life. She moved in with Piqué in Barcelona, and they welcomed their son Milan in 2013. This family life caused a delay in Shakira's album release. However, one of the album's songs was reworked for the FIFA World Cup, becoming the tournament's second anthem. Despite her ongoing music career, reports emerged in June about Shakira's separation from Piqué, with custody battles underway for their children. Shakira's fortune, estimated at $300 million, comes from her music, TV projects, and various advertising contracts. She's been featured in ads for brands like Pepsi, Activia, Pandora, Oral-B, Nokia, Sony, and even Angry Birds. So we hope you liked our video. If so, do share and subscribe to our channel.